Global warming. Not only will it negatively affect our environment, but also our national security. Top Pentagon leaders all agree that climate change and global warming together is a threat multiplier. I served in the Marine Corps from 2009 till 2013, and while I served, I received no training about global warming, but now it is an issue. Some of the issues is that new oil reserves will become accessible in the Arctic. There's going to be damage shutting down some of our military bases. Each branch will be negatively affected by this climate change. Andrew Tillman reports that nearly 13% of our undiscovered oil reserves and 30% of our undiscovered natural gas reserves, which is used more than oil, will be accessible in the near future due to the melting ice caps. Now, these newly accessible fossil fuels are going to cause competition between us and our rival nations for these resources. This means that our Navy has to adapt. They'll need new technology to enable to travel through this Arctic water, breaking through the ice. There will also be damage to our major military bases. Marcus King says that Alaska may even have to shut down. Alaska is our first line of defense for our northern border. Dan Lamoth says that the sea level will rise 1.5 feet in the next 30 years. This rise in sea level will cause many of our coastal bases to shut down. These include San Diego and Norfolk, Virginia. Each individual branch will be affected. Tillman says the Marines will have a harder time with amphibious landings. This is the Marine Corps specialty. The Air Force flies. Now with the climate change, flying will become more difficult. The Navy will need to invest in new technology in order to travel through the Arctic waters in the competition for new natural resources. Lolita Balder says that the Army will be used more for humanitarian efforts due to natural disasters. All branches of the armed forces need to step up. There's much conflict to come with these new natural resources. There will be more terrorism, and there will also be more natural disasters that we need to prepare ourselves for. Overall, climate change is a threat multiplier. It will cause panic with the competition for natural resources. It will cause panic with our weaker military bases. And the fact is, our military branches are unprepared. Climate change will not only destroy our environment the way we know it, but it will also threaten our national security.